Hey guys, this is Dr. Greg Rose from TPI. I'd like to talk today about the correlation between the overhead deep squat and maintaining posture or early extension in your golf swing. You know, one of the things that we always talk about at TPI is the body swing connection, trying to figure out how your body affects your golf swing. And one of the highest correlations we found is this connection between the deep squat and maintaining posture in the golf swing. And a lot of people are confused on how those two are correlated. And most of those correlations are because of the ankle, believe it or not. Now, deep squat is obviously, you can see it here on our motion capture. We take a lot of our players and we screen them under motion capture, is holding the club above your head and squatting all the way down, keeping your heels on the ground. Now, to do a full deep squat, you need more than just ankles. You need ankle mobility, you need knee mobility, you need hip mobility, you need spine mobility, you need shoulder mobility, you even need stability in here. But the majority of the people that failed over a deep squat have some type of ankle dorsiflexion. That's the ability to flex the ankle problem. So now, how does an ankle dorsiflexion affect posture? Now, it might seem really awkward, that correlation, but think of it like this. If you're going to watch me squat, okay, actually I don't even need to put my hands up. I can just take my hands out here. If you're going to watch me squat, you're going to see two types of people. You'll see this person who tries to squat like this. Okay, they try to squat this motion, and then you'll see some people who try and squat like this. You've probably seen both of those if you watch different people squat. Just the first move is different on these two people. One person tends to flex more in the knees, one person more in the hips. And I think most of us would say that this move right here is a more functional squat. They can go all the way down, get their butt going backwards. Whereas as soon as they go forward, their heels have to come off the ground because their ankles can't flex that much. And it's just a different type of squat, puts a little more stress on the front of the knees. Now what we're really doing at TPI when we're looking at squatting is we're not looking to see how far you can squat. That is important for function. I'm really looking to see which kind of squatter are you. Do you like to squat like this, or do you like to squat like this? People who have ankle mobility limitations, they're much more used to doing this. They lift their heels up, that way they don't have to flex their ankles, and it allows them to squat. People who have good ankle range of motion tend to squat like this. They keep their heels on the ground and they go backwards. What's that got to do with your golf swing? Well, the correlation that we've seen is this. In golf, if I'm going to swing a club, first of all, setting up in your golf swing, you're kind of squatting a little bit. You're in a hip hinge, more maybe a hip hinge, knees are bent, so you're starting a squat maneuver. I want to maintain that posture throughout my golf swing. The guys that tend to squat like this, heels that go up and squat this way, in their golf swing, we see a strong correlation on the downswing. They do that same move. Heels come up, knees go toward, their butt goes towards the ball, and now they're what we call early extending, losing their posture. So there's this correlation of this guy with this guy squatting. Whereas the guy that likes to keep, or the gal that likes to keep their heels on the ground and they squat with their butt going backwards, when we watch them in their golf swing on the downswing, their butt also goes backwards and they maintain their posture, they stay down. This is what we see with the best players in the world. We believe that that mobility, that ability to squat, that mobility in the ankle creates that movement pattern of a normal squat where they sit back, and that movement pattern is what they take into their golf swing. So really it's a prediction of a movement pattern. That's all of our body swing connections are really a prediction of a movement pattern. In other words, if your shoulder doesn't externally rotate, well then we think it'll probably internally rotate in your golf swing. We're predicting a movement pattern. So all of these physical limitations, if you really try and connect the dots, you can create these body swing connections. One of the biggest ones we've ever seen, the deep squat and maintaining posture.